So this is it. It's we are going towards the realness now. This is where it gets very real right now because
Let's do this.
Positive
he it's happening. It is
Yes.
happening. And the thing about it is, we don't know where exactly this dude is going to. So just a little recap. Um, the PSG fans were booing this dude. Yo, Mr. Ahmed, what? How was the Parc de France? Because Ahmed said he was at the Parc de France today. What was it? Because I heard that there
Why?
were boos and
Where was I?
chants against Neymar. Guys, it's chill, chill,
I
chill,
was
chill, 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 chill. There were anti-Neymar chants. So it is obvious right now that he has no place at PSG, and they now fully hate this dude based on the stuff that has been happening. But guys, there is a battle between Barcelona and Real Madrid for the services of Neymar. So I believe that it was very likely that he would remain at PSG. That's what I thought. That's what I believed would happen. That's what I thought would happen. That he would remain and be a member of PSG coming into the new season. But based on reports that we've now been seeing, things have now been accelerated, and it seems as if it is a 50-50 between Barcelona or Real Madrid to gain the services of Neymar. And that is what is happening. That is where things are pretty much going right now. So let's get right down to the nitty gritty right now. So first question is this: where is Neymar going to end up? So the question is this: so does he remain at PSG? Does he move to Barcelona, or does he go to Real Madrid? So where does Neymar end up? Does he go to Barcelona? Does he go to Real Madrid, or does he go to flipping Bas? So PSG, Barcelona, or Real Madrid? Let me start first with Mr. Ahmed. Where does he go?
He's gonna stay at PSG at the end of this transfer window. This transfer window closes. Neymar is gonna be wearing a PSG jersey
What makes you say that?
because Barcelona are transfer market bricks right now. I don't see them being able to put up an offer that PSG would want. And at the same time, Real Madrid, I don't know how much money they have for players to put that PSG would want. I just feel like I don't know, I just have a feeling that Neymar isn't gonna leave. At least right now, he's gonna get treated poorly. He's gonna get booed for a couple games. He's gonna be on the bench for many games, and then he's gonna see how it is, and then he's gonna leave.
Okay. Christ, what's gonna happen with Neymar?
See, HH, this is a really confusing situation, bro. So I think okay, he won't go to Barca HH because PSG don't have a good relationship with Barca and they don't want to sell him to him. Real Madrid can get him, but they need to sell void FFP issues and stuff like that. If I had to say, man, Al Madrid will pull it off, man. I really do. I think Real Madrid will pull it off. To be honest, man. Because they feed another superstar, especially. So I think they'll pull. I think they'll sell Hummus and they'll sell like Bale was in the talks. I don't know. I think they'll find a way, man. I think Perez
No,
will
no,
find a way.
but just
Going
to
to
say,
Burnley.
that's my recurring theme. If Real Madrid don't get Neymar, they shouldn't bother up lacing up for the new season. That's just my personal view.
I agree,
There,
man.
there, there's only so much that Hazard can do by himself. Hazard will not be judged by Benzema. I'm sorry. Um,
You
okay.
you hate on Benz too much.
Um, hardcore thoughts on this. Where will Neymar end up this coming season?
Um, I know last week I said the under 19 or the under 23. I remember. Um, this is a very very complicated situation personally, but
That's what I said.
what I'm gonna say is I really think he's going to go to Barcelona because I don't think what you have to understand about Real Madrid is they are wise. They spend wisely. They don't just go and plucking cash, insane amount of money on just one player. You know what I'm trying to say? Real Madrid is not that. So they spend wisely. I can see, and you know what's funny, because there was a Barcelona fan who was looking at Bartomeu. He asked him a question during the Juan Gamper game, and he said, "Bartomeu, are you gonna get Neymar?" And then Bartomeu looked back at the fan and he smiled. You get what I'm trying to say? And he was laughing. That's why I'm saying that right now. I think the clear favorites is Barcelona. I think he's
So
he's either
okay, okay. So what gives you the edge for Bartomeu over Perez?
what you say. Sorry, HH. I
So
can't
so
hear
so
you.
so what gives you the edge for Bartomeu over Perez?
I can't hear you. Say it again. Sorry.
So what gives you the edge? Why do you think that Bartomeu is more likely to get Neymar than Perez?
I just think Bartomeu is that kind of guy where he doesn't spend wisely. Like he loves plucking money on like insane amount of world class players, and he just doesn't know how to maintain his money. You know what I'm trying to say? So if Barcelona fans say, "Yo, go get Neymar" and so forth, they're going for him. He's going to pluck money. Don't guarantee me. He had an interview with the Guardian, I think, yeah, and they were asking him that, okay, like whenever a fan asks for a player, what do you think? And he was like, when a fan asks for a player, Barcelona is a club that is based off of the Barcelona fans' opinions. So whatever the fans say, he's gonna do. So I can see Bartomeu doing this. I can see Bartomeu plucking money like nobody else for Neymar. But if he doesn't go to Barcelona, trust me, he's playing for the under 23 in PSG. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
There's no
excuse me,
way
what?
this guy is playing. No, no, I'm being honest. There's no way he's playing for that senior team come the Champions League time. He's going to be playing under 23 with a bunch of other 23 teenagers, and he's going to learn his lesson because obviously Neymar cannot discipline himself. This is the problem with Neymar for five
No,
or
but this is no, but
years.
this is why this is a crossroads for Neymar. But just random, but just very quick, briefly, this
Uh,
is key for Neymar because if Neymar doesn't make the right choice, he will completely end his career as a perennial loser. But carry on.
that's what I'm saying. And he's gonna make the right choice in that he knows where he needs to fit in, and Barcelona is that place. So to me personally, I mean, kudos to him. Kudos to him. He's a betrayer. He literally cannot win something by himself, and he's ludicrous. So this is all I'll say is,
All right.
yeah,
Okay. Cool. 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 All right.
best.
Jalen. Thoughts? Where will Neymar end up? Will they end up at PSG, Barcelona, or Real Madrid? All right. Jujuman. Neymar. Where will he end up?
Yeah.
PSG, Barcelona, or Real Madrid?
I think it's he's not going back to PSG. It's too hostile. So, and with the two other options, Barcelona cannot afford Neymar. If Barcelona somehow get Neymar, red flags for illegal transactions. There's no way they can afford him. I've looked at their financial statements. They cannot afford Neymar. That's just plain
No.
facts. If they do,
Player
I
swap.
need an
Player
investigation.
swap.
There's no
Jujuman. Player swap. Player swap. Player swap. Player
Place up.
swap.
Okay. Dembele, but who? PSG willing to pay Dembele? See, it makes it more complicated because a PSG willing to pay? I'm assuming they're going for Dembele because
It's not
any other player,
Dembele.
it's just
Coutinho.
a robbery. It's a robbery. Any other player, it's a robbery. So
Coutinho.
who's are they even going to want to go to PSG? I don't know. And are they going to pay them the same? This is too many questions. So I think the only team that stands a chance to get is Madrid, and I think they're going to get it because first of all, Florentino has he's not. This is probably painful to say, but he's not happy with the current state of Hazard, and he's panicked. And the other thing is Zidane's. I mean, Zidane's decision making. I mean, Florentino.
Jujuman, what's wrong with Hazard? How do you mean? Who says
It's just
Paris is
like
not happy with
Are
Hazard?
no,
you
Says
kidding
so.
me
it's
right
just
now?
like
Says
Hazard
so.
is not like
Jujuman says
I
so.
mean,
Do you have
he's not
proof?
happy. We know
Jujuman, do you have
no
proof?
double H. But we were reading between the lines. Like you remember with the
No,
Benitez,
Jujuman,
he
don't read
wasn't
between the lines.
happy. He wasn't
Jujuman,
happy with
do
his.
you have facts? Do you
No,
have
yes,
facts?
yes, yes, yes. Florentino cares about image. This guy, like he avoided signing Suarez. He cares about image. The way Hazard looks right now, it does not portray Madrid image. This is the royal whites. This is like football royalty. This is the best of the best. You can't look like a construction worker. Like this is the top of the
Nah,
top.
no, Jujuman, be respect. Jujuman,
Okay, 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 okay.
Jujuman, you're
No,
referring to a top three player in the world.
yes, but it
Learn
doesn't
to
look
no, no,
like
no,
it.
Jujuman, can I
You
finish? Can
need
I finish?
image.
Jujuman, let me
Yeah,
finish. You have to choose your words very carefully. You're
yeah.
referring to a European Cup winner. You're referring to one of the best players at a World Cup. You don't have the right to insult him in that way. So before you speak, can you just say
Yeah.
that you humbly apologize to Eden Hazard, and then you can speak?
All right, I apologize because
No, 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 no,
I
no,
mean,
no, no. The words
yeah.
just say I humbly apologize to Eden Hazard, then can continue.
I okay, Devil H. I humbly no, I don't apologize. No, no. Look, Devil H, please. Like this guy, look, Madrid. Like I followed Madrid for almost half a decade. I'm telling you, image is key. Like they just don't like. You have to set aside. You have to present yourself a certain way. They have standards. Like you can't just look wherever you feel like. This is no Chelsea. Like you can't just look wherever you feel like. So
Hi,
with Hazard,
Juju
no,
man,
no.
Juju man, you've been very disrespectful. Very, very
So,
disrespectful, man.
so the Florent with this is I think Florentino are planning and is going to land it because I think the only way this will make it'll be beneficial for PSG and Madrid. Like if I think this is both good for them and they have a good relationship and with Madrid I think they can afford. I think they're the only team that they can legally afford Neymar and I'm looking at the Neymar pictures. I think there's something that's going on. So I'll say Madrid are favorites. Plus, to end, Zidane. I think Florentino has lost confidence on Zidane's decision making. I don't know. Like is
Okay,
Zidane? I'm
okay,
not sure
Juju man,
what he's
thank you,
doing.
thank you. Basically, Juju man, it
Yeah.
seems you know a lot about this Real Madrid. So next time I want inside knowledge because it seems as if you have private meetings with Perez and so forth.
Yeah.
So next time I want an inside scoop, I will make sure to call you first. Thank you.
Yeah.
Original base, Neymar thoughts. Where is he going to end up this coming season?
I genuinely think he's going to end up at Madrid. I think they're the only team that facilitate this kind of deal. Because if Neymar ends up back at Barcelona, what was the point of him leaving in the first place? Like I understand his idea of I want to not be Messi, I want to be my own. Like at some point, Messi's not going to be at Barcelona, so you might as well have stuck there and try to help push for the UCLs. Recent Barcelona haven't won no UCL, so maybe you could have been the catalyst to stop Liverpool from scoring 4 goals. Then maybe you could have been the guy that scored the goal and put them through. So I'm saying Neymar to Madrid. That's the best option. But the only other thing that worries me then, if Neymar joins Madrid, where does that leave any deal for potentially if Madrid go in and want to buy Mbappe? Where does that leave that?
Okay, all right. Red, what's gonna go down with Neymar?
Honestly, before this, I thought he was gonna stay at PSG. I thought this was just like poking at PSG, trying to cause unrest so they could possibly buy Mbappe or Neymar. But after the chance today and the fans and seeing their reaction, I don't think Neymar is really welcome back there. I do feel like if he does end up at PSG after like a couple of games of scoring, they'll go back to cheering for him. But it's still very slim that he stays at PSG. I thought he would go to Barca because I think Neymar wants. I think he actually loves it there. I think he loves the team and loves the atmosphere. But I don't see how Barca could possibly get him because PSG are demanding cash. So Madrid, if he really wants to leave PSG, Madrid can't afford to get him. We're actually, like you just said, like we can afford 100% to get him. We offered him a 40 million. We offered more money than Barca, and we offered him higher wages than Barca. So they're willing to go all out and give him and like our wage bill isn't even too high because even ever since we offloaded Ronaldo, we didn't really bring in any big name signings that really took over his wages that much. Aside from like Hazard, but even Hazard's paid less than Ramos. Like he's paid like at 200K. Like he's not really being paid that much. So Neymar would come in. We can't afford him. Uh, but to be honest with you, HH, like I really don't care. Like with or without Neymar, I think our squad is good. Like Hazard's enough. Like people are being reactionary. Just wait till the season actually starts and wait till
Red,
they actually
red,
see
red, red hasn't isn't
Yeah.
enough for a trophy.
HH Hazard
Red,
and
you have to be
Benzema.
honest. Red,
HH.
please be honest. I am begging you.
No,
Red, please
I'm
be
being
honest.
honest, HH. I'm being honest. Hazard is a top 3 player. You just said it. Doubt he's gonna improve the squad and he's gonna make us favorites for every competition we're in, or among the favorites for every competition we're in. But with Hazard, we have a fighting chance.
No,
Like
Red, quick question. I don't think so, Red.
Wait. Jujuman, chill.
Oh, sorry.
That's first
Yeah.
go for it, and then I'll get back to everyone. But
Uh,
so Red, just round up before I go to Vas.
Okay.
Yeah, so all I'm saying is like I think our squad is solid. I think we could do it. Neymar coming to us would no doubt be would be helpful. But honestly, I don't buy it. I really think he's going back to Barca. I think he might either go back to us or stay at PSG. I don't think he wants to come to Madrid.
Okay, and Vas.
Okay, so look, dude. First things first, okay. Like somebody needs to call animal control because a baby hippo escaped from the Madrid zoo and is like impostering in Cristiano's number 7 in Madrid
Leave
currently.
Hazard alone, bro.
So, secondly, dude, what is this? What is this nonsense about money and Barca, dude? El Chapo's money is being wiretapped to Bartomeo's basement as we speak, so they're gonna have enough money. Does FFP like do anything, dude, except just bluff? I mean, let's be honest. So I think here's what's gonna happen, dude. The Madrid interest is genuine. Okay, like yesterday, like it pretty much confirmed it. Leonardo said that they're negotiating with the club, so I doubt he's staying at PSG. If the sporting director of PSG himself is confirming that negotiations are at an advanced stage with a club, Madrid's interest is genuine, but I think like ultimately it's used to get a better deal out of Barcelona. And I think they are gonna like pay up. I think Coutinho is gonna be part of that deal, and I think Neymar is gonna go back to Barcelona, and that's it because we know Messi can't win a treble by himself. He needs like a supporting cast, and Neymar's gonna like like breastfeed him to a treble again, and then like my agenda is going to be complete. That's pretty much it, dude. And oh yeah, and Neymar is shitting all over Hazard in the Clasico. I'm just gonna say that too.
Okay. Well, you didn't have to come with that bit, but look, just for me, just to have my 5 cents on this, and then I'll obviously give it back to people because I know Juju Man wants to speak. But just my 5 cents on this whole thing is, for the sake of football and for footballing culture, Neymar must move to Real Madrid. Neymar must face Messi in a Champions League. Sorry, in a El Clasico. That is because what will happen. That will reignite La Liga. Right now, La Liga is a 1-team league. If Neymar moves to Real Madrid and Barcelona will both fight for that title, and El Clasico will become the biggest game on the planet, club-wise. If Neymar stays at PSG, please be fit for an entire season, and let's see what you and Mbappe can do. If Neymar returns back to Barcelona, he will forever be seen as a complete and total failure and a loser. And any trophy if he was to win any trophy under Barcelona, it would be because of Messi, and he will yet again be Messi's boy, and that's just the fact of the matter, and that's just how it is. So, Jujuman, you wanted to say something?
Oh yes, my